What's up YouTube? So today we're going to make a video on how to install the monkey wrench racing shifter shaft. So the whole point of this video is we're switching the shifter shaft side from this end of the transmission to this end, mainly because this transmission is from a Celica, which is, the engine is oriented the other way. So this video is going to be about that and preparing the transmission for the Touge swap into an MRS. So the first thing we have to do is remove all the external shift lever mechanisms from this 6-speed transmission. This is from a Celica, so we're going to have to remove all of this stuff. So now this is all off the car, or off the transmission. We can remove this bolt. That's a 12. All the 6-speed original shift lever mechanisms are removed from the outside now. The next step is to remove the 4 bolts from the shifter shaft cover, which is this 4. Okay, so the 4 bolts are removed. Then we pop this off. Just tap it loose. So here's the shifter shaft that we're going to have to remove. But to remove the shifter shaft, we have to remove this pin, or there's a nut on top of it before. I filmed it, but I don't think I filmed with the camera from this angle. But you just remove the nut here, and you pop this pin out. Your screwdriver. Okay, so I went and grabbed a screwdriver because obviously you can't hammer it all the way out. So the pin we just removed looks like this. Obviously one side is threaded and the other side is smooth, so you can just pop it out. You remove this end piece, and then you have to remove this. So this is what that looks like. The next step is we're going to move this stuff on this shifter shaft to the new one. There's an E-clip on this side. Sorry, it might have not been in camera. The E-clip is removed. Just slide this off in order so the E-clip is there. We remove the other parts on the side, but to remove this center part, there is this pins here that you have to pop out. We took out one of them, and then we're going to take out this other one. So basically we use a screwdriver and then a drill bit to pop it out. So we're going to pop out this one now. So first we're just going to use a screwdriver. Okay, so we just get a little bit of it out with the screwdriver. This is, it says CRV, it says CRV4. I won't focus, but yeah, it says CRV4, and it's a hex. You just use a drill bit because we don't have a center punch or any punches, which you should probably buy. Alright, so the 2 pins are out. So we have to transfer all this original Celica 6-speed like to this new monkey wrench racing one. So it's just like a shorter shift shaft. So we already popped out the pins, and everything has to go back in order. So this is everything on the shifter. So because you can't slide it past this bezel thing, this will only go on one way where it'll align through the hole. So you probably can't get that wrong. Then you put this one so it lines up through the hole also. And just make sure the rest are in order. So we pop the pins back in, and then we put that E-clip back. Here it is, all assembled on. got the spring, this, and then this. And then there's this little groove here where we put back the E-clip. Okay, so we hammered it on using this thing. Nothing's focusing. So we just put it there and hammer it on. Okay, so here's the final shifter assembly put together. So next, with this copper thing. Alright, here it is. So next we have to hammer this little metal bushing, like 10 to 12 millimeters according to the instructions. So use the old shift shaft, the fat end, and we're gonna push it back. So after we hammered in that bushing thing, we replaced this copper thing we took out earlier, and then we're gonna tap it in with a rubber mallet. To do this, we're gonna need some sealant or gasket maker to plug this hole, but we don't have any at the moment, so we're gonna leave that part out. But all you do is put sealant and put it here, put the provided cap, block it off. We're gonna seal the other side eventually, but for now we're gonna put the shift shaft back in. So it goes this way, and then this is the top bolt that goes here. And so if you look here, this goes like that on the top. And remember, we couldn't take it out because of this. So it just goes there, and it holds this part, and the middle can twist. When you put this back in, everything has to be lined up like this. So this goes in there. Those are the gear selectors. And then this thing, the middle, these two are the gear selectors. And then this thing blocks the other selectors from moving. So when you're shifting, this goes back and forth and side to side, selecting what gear you're in. And then this one stays stationary, the black piece. So we slide this in. See the top stationary, and you can spin the shaft and change gears and stuff. So we're gonna put the top bolt, which holds the whole assembly together. So we'll just snug this up. So that's snugged up. And then here, we'll put, this is our imaginary shifter. You can see inside, the black part stays stationary, and you shift gears like this. This goes back and forth for different gears. I think that's reverse. That sounds like reverse. So that's just shifting gears. So that's how it all works on the inside, so you guys can understand how that works. And there's the top bolt right here that holds the shaft. Now we're gonna put the new piece, this one, which has a hole here. It goes like this. And then here's the old piece, and it was here before. And now there's a hole here because we're shifting from this side instead of that side. So basically, we just moved the shifter, which I keep repeating, because this motor was in the Celica and the orientation is flipped. We're not going to torque this down yet, but just show how it assembles. The 414s we took off. Hand thread it on first. Make sure it's not cross-threaded. Here's our 14. Then when we put this in the car and everything, we have to move all the linkages over on the outside. Like that. Those are different gears and stuff. So yeah, that's how it works. Okay guys, so everything is snugged up. We still have to seal up this side, which we mentioned in the video, but basically that's that. Again, we just installed the new shifter shaft, moved all the components from the old 6-speed shaft to this new shorter one, and then we moved the shaft opening to this side with the Monkey Wrench Racing reverse lockout. So hopefully the video made sense and went step by step and is good enough for you guys to follow. If you guys have any questions, you can comment on the video. Also guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we will keep making videos until the car is done.